Welcome to Charm Grammy Crochet. I'm Lynette. How is everybody today? I want to welcome you to my channel and thank you for being here. My channel is a crochet channel. I am learning to knit, so we're doing some of that. I'm doing a crochet along with my good friend Lynanne from Nina's Knots Crochet. If you don't know her, go check her out. And join our crochet along, because there's no start or end. We're learning to knit, so it's a slow process. And we would love for you to join us. We both have Facebook pages that you could post your pictures on. We've been doing lives every couple of weeks for progress and help. Lynanne's Facebook page is doing really well as far as getting people involved. I had my Facebook page for a while, but it kind of got off to the side when we started traveling, maybe even before that. My husband and I sold our house a year and a half ago. We bought a camper, and we've been living in a camper since last February, a year ago. And we are on our travel journey back to Ohio, which has been home for our whole lives. We miss the family, and we're gonna look at houses. We're really torn. I miss my yarn room, guys. I miss my yarn room. I want a yarn room. I can't have a yarn room in my 28-foot camper. And I have so much beautiful yarn I want to play with, and I can't. And we miss the kids. I mean, we miss the kids more than I miss my yarn, but we're a yarn channel. Let's be serious. I miss my yarn. I miss my yarn room. And so we're going to look for a house, and we're going to see if we really want one in Florida or Mississippi and in Ohio. So we're having a really hard time finding something in Ohio that would still allow us to live somewhere else too. So that's what we're dealing with that. Not that that matters to you a whole lot, but once we find a house, I can get my yarn back. And I really like that a lot. So get comfy. We have a couple of minutes to talk. I am drinking brisk raspberry tea. I love brisk raspberry tea. I don't like raspberry tea if it's not from brisk. I don't like tea if it's not this tea. Isn't that weird? I will like raspberry tea and lemonade together, like an Arnold Palmer with raspberry tea. I like that, but it's got to be this raspberry tea. If they take the tea and they just add the raspberry syrup to it, like at a restaurant, I don't like it. Like sweet tea with raspberry added or whatever. Or unsweet tea with the raspberry added. It's weird, but that's what it is. I like it like this, and so that's what I'm drinking. I started this yesterday. I don't drink a lot of tea. I generally drink water, but I wanted something with some flavor today, just to spice it up a bit. Because that's what I like to do once in a while. Now, I'm going to tell you about my luck of the draw. Do you know what luck of the draw is? I bet you do. If you've been a subscriber of mine for a while, I know you know what luck of the draw is, and you're probably participating. This is a project that we do with, it's a crochet along with my good friend Trisha, Mama Swift. She does 10 weeks of picking a number that you add that color to your project. So you have the basics is you have 5 colors of yarn in a basic and 5 other colors, and you number those colors 1 through 5, and every week she draws a number, and that's the color you add to your project, whatever your project is. Could be a Boggy Creek blanket, which we're doing Project Linus this year. It could be a bedspread for yourself. It could be a tote bag. It could be an amigurumi, like a snake or something. It could be a wall hanging, whatever you want to make. I am making a wrap. And this is it was from the April 2022 Crochet magazine, Crochet World magazine. I don't think they make that magazine anymore. I think it went to another magazine. I don't know. I used to receive it, and then, when we sold the house, I don't have an address to get it at, so no more magazine. But then I don't think they do that magazine anymore. But anyways, it was the Fading Rainbow Afghan. I liked the pattern, so I used that pattern to make a wrap in 2024 or in 2022. And then I donated that for a giveaway. And anyway, for an auction. And I wanted another one, and I did it in the fall colors. Well, now that I've been to Arizona, and all the colors were very similar, I decided to do some of the Arizona colors, and I decided to use 10 colors and do 2 a week. It's going to be done before the 10th week. We just did week number 6, and it's almost big enough. So I used this Lion brand Pound of Love in the color navy as my main color, and I do 1 row of that and then 4 rows of the color of the week. This is still, the blue is still attached. So the color of the week, what I did this time, because you're only supposed to use 5 numbers and I have 10 colors, I numbered 1 through 5 for 2 sets of colors. So for the first 5 weeks, it just so happened that every number was drawn during the first 5 weeks. And so all of my 10 colors got in. I would just have 2 number 1s, so I did the purple and the yellow, or whatever colors they were for number 1. Well, when we got through the first 5 weeks, and every number has been called, I said, well, this gives me a very unique opportunity to mix up my colors so that my blue and yellow both won't be number 1 anymore. So I blue is, or purple or whatever. So the first 5 numbers I left alone. The second set of 5 numbers I rearranged, and I just randomly made sure that 1 was not number 1 again. And 3, like I was going to go reverse order. I went 1 through 5, and I was going to go 5 down through 1, but number 3 would be the same color. So I just randomly did it different. So it would be more random. So anyway, whatever number was called this week, I don't remember. My colors now for this time were, this is Red Heart Super Saver. Yeah, Red Heart Super Saver. And this color is called Carrot. So I have that color. And the other color number is Loops and Threads in this beautiful lavender. And this is a Michael's yarn. And this is called, color number is VS138. So yeah, they're not giving you a name. They're just, Amethyst. So those are my colors for this week. I was real excited for those colors because purple is my favorite color. I don't know if I should put that one in the bag. And this is living in my bag from Trish. It says, this is my ball sack. And it is. It's living, well, the colors I'm working with this week are living in there. Otherwise, I have a really big bag that all the 10 skeins are in. And this is this week. So it started here, and we did these colors, and then we moved along to these colors. Now I was in 3 in a row oranges, but there's a lot of oranges out of my 10 colors. But each of these colors have now been used. These 2 colors have now been used twice. These are my last 2 that went in. And so it's kind of looking, I don't know if you can tell, if you would, look at this and say, oh yeah, these are Arizona sun and sunset colors. Desert and sunset colors. I don't know if you would say, look at it and say that, particularly with the lavender in there, because maybe that throws it off a little bit. But when we were in Sedona, the sky went from yellow, and the sand areas are cream sometimes to, the browns, and then there's a little bit of green in there. Just a little bit of green in those mountains. But the sunset literally went from yellow sun through the colors of oranges, and at the end there was blue and there was purple and pink. And it was gorgeous. And then the red rock, so I don't have any red, but the red rock really isn't red. It's more of a rust. Because it comes the actual red in the red rock of the desert. We saw it in even in Colorado. We saw red rock, but the naturalist someplace said that the red comes from the iron in the stone that then the rock that then turns into red when it gets wet or when it rusts or whatever. So it's this color. And this is what my wrap is looking like right now, and I am totally loving it. It's not real deep, but that's what I just want it to like cover your shoulders at the top of my back and still have my arms free. That was my plan, and that is how it fits. I'll throw it on over. I just wanted it so it's like a thick scarf. I didn't want my whole arms covered, and really it could be long enough now, but I do want to be able to wrap it around a little bit better. So I'm thinking maybe 2 more weeks. I don't know. But this is exactly how I wanted it to fit, as far as width goes. And I keep my neck if it needed to. I could wear it down a little bit lower, but it ran into the couch, the back of the bench. So this is where we're at. I'm loving it. It's perfect. It needs just a little more length. So definitely next week, maybe another week. We'll see how it fits after I have it all done. After I add the next 2 colors. It doesn't take long to do, and this pattern is wonderful. It's soft and squishy. It's warm. Even though it's got all these holes in it, it's nice. It would be nice. I could wear this even in Florida on a chilling evening in the wintertime. It would be good. Mississippi, same thing. And it's acrylic yarn, so it'll wash really well. All of the yarns are acrylic, and I really like it. Now, I know you guys are going to say, Lynette, what happened to your map? It fell. The Velcro on this side, because it's just Velcroed up there, and that's how we had it. And the Velcro came unglued, and it's dried. The Velcro is completely dried up, and I have searched this camper. I thought for sure I had some Gorilla Glue, and I just want to re-glue the Velcro and put it back on. Put it back onto the metal frame. I don't have any Velcro, which is a real problem because that needs to lay flat. I don't want it to get bent during travel. So right now it's laying on my bed. Another thing to move when I go to bed tonight. So you probably will not see that in the background as long as we're still in this camper until we get, well, at least for the next few days. We will be home in Ohio on 5/4. So I'm very excited about that. I just can't wait to see the family and switch all their faces off. That is the plan. I like this. It's really comfy. It's really cozy. So I'm really disappointed about that. And my background looks really, at least I got my elephant. So the next thing I want to talk to you about is I did pick the winner. I went through my videos and I think I should have picked it last week. And I'm really sorry that I did not. But I'm going to add the video in of me drawing the name of the winner. So you'll see it, but I'm going to announce right now. It was Dee Dee Christensen. And I explained what to do in the little video clip, Dee Dee. So you watch that clip. And congratulations. And I'm so excited that you won. It's you won a $50 gift card to wherever you want it to be. Again, it's in there in the little clip that I'm going to add at the end here. And I'm going to say goodbye at this time. So thank you all so much for participating in the giveaway, any of you that did. Thanks so much for watching and liking and subscribing to my channel. It means so much to me. You have, as Trish says, you have so many people to watch out there. And the fact that you watch me and continue to come back is just such a blessing. And I appreciate you all so much. So please congratulate Dee Dee. And you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video, whenever I can. See you later. Bye-bye. So I have put in the common random, the stuff, and we're going to hit continue, and we're going to see who we get to be the winner. Winner picked. Oh, wait. Comments loaded. Pick a winner. Dee Dee Christians. Dee Dee, yay! Congratulations. So Dee Dee, you'll need to email me, give me an idea of, where you want the gift card to come from. It has to be electronic. It can be Amazon. It can be, send me money to my PayPal or whatever. But I need to know how you need that done. So you'll need to email me at charmedgrammycrochet. And I will get that to you as soon as possible. It could also be a local yarn store if they will do a gift card or a gift certificate. That would be awesome to support a local yarn store. Just give me their contact information and leave your contact information with them, or, we'll work it out if you want to do a local yarn store, which I always think is real exciting when somebody does that. So, as I said, contact me, and congratulations, Dee Dee.